As we welcome in the month of March, many are looking forward to the change in seasons. Well, changing seasons doesn't only have to do with nature, and that's especially true if you're looking forward to your retirement season. Now, Tom Jacobs and Terry DeBoer are joining us from our sponsor, Jacobs Financial Services, where their entire mission is helping people so they can maximize their retirement. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
This is a great topic. You know I'm into it.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, we have some key points that we're going to focus on, that we're going to reveal, that sets you all apart and makes you different when making sure you're on the right road to retirement. And this is super important. So you guys ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Should we go the first one?
Let's do it.
Okay, here's the first thing that we want to talk about. Minimize risk. Now, Tom, what does it mean to minimize risk in retirement?
Well, I believe with every fiber in my body, as we get older, we need to take less risk, simply because we have less time to recover. So our clients typically aren't 20, 30, 40. Those folks have time to bounce up and down. But if you're approaching retirement, you're already retired, the last thing you want to do is lose money. So we position our clients' money in principal protected products. In English, that means if the market goes down, you keep all your money, you never lose. But if the market's going up, you can enjoy some of those gains.
Okay, and that's what we all want to feel safe with that money, because that's
right.
it.
Well, listen, here's what Warren Buffett says. An account that, he says there's 2 rules, and if you follow these 2 rules, your likelihood of winning is greatly increased. Rule 1, never lose money. Rule 2, never forget rule number 1.
I like that.
It's just
I like
that
that.
simple.
Yeah, that's
good.
it.
Now, moving on to our next reveal, and that is different philosophy. Now, Terry, how does the Jacobs financial philosophy differ from other retirement plans?
Well, we really have a 3-part philosophy when it comes to investing your precious retirement accounts that we've worked decades to save. And number 1 is to make sure we never lose any money, and that's through a strategy called indexing. Very important. In fact, every single retirement plan should have at least a portion in an index product where you take losing money off the table completely. At the same time, these indexed accounts, the great thing is when the market's going up, you go up, but you never ever lose a penny because there's no downside risk. It really is brilliant. I'll turn 60 this year, and the first thing I did when I joined the team at Jacobs Financial was I took my 401k, put it in these accounts. It is brilliant. It gives me peace of mind.
It sounds like the smart idea.
Exactly.
It really does.
The second part is having a strategy for taxes, because if you don't have a tax strategy in retirement, it could very well be your number 1 budget item. Think of saving for decades and to have it wiped out by taxes.
Right.
And the third thing is having a written plan.
Okay, now let's get to one of the next things that we want to talk about, and this is personal story. Now, Tom, I know that this has to do with the reason that you started the company. Can you share that story with our viewers?
So my story is my mom and dad. So my mom and dad saved like crazy for 42 years. They retired in a matter of 6 months. They lost almost half. They got bad advice. They were told, hey, everybody loses money sometimes. It's just a paper loss. Let it ride. Don't worry. That's not true. Everyone doesn't lose money sometimes. So my mom and dad got wiped out. I mean, they didn't get hit. They got wiped out. Their retirement was destroyed. So we're really on a mission to help families understand how money works. There are other alternatives than the market. And we just simply believe an account that never loses money doesn't have to spend any time recovering. If we're not paying silly fees, you're going to win.
All right. Now, speaking of, you have even more philosophy about all of this in your book. Tell us about your book.
Yeah, so I wrote this book several years ago. It's called Retirement Domination, Play to Win, because we want our clients to win. And this book talks a lot about our philosophy, what we do, and why we do it. I would love to send this to our viewers today. Free of charge. Give us a call. We'll have it in your mailbox by the end of the week. Read this thing. I think it can help you.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't, free 99 is perfect. I mean, this is great information. Now, speaking of personal stories, now people out there, you may recognize Terry from being a meteorologist for decades on Wood TV 8, our NBC affiliate in Grand Rapids. How did you decide to join the team and get on board with the mission?
So I was also a lifestyle host, and so I interviewed Tom Jacobs every Tuesday for 5 years. And as birthday after birthday went by, I realized Tom was talking to me. And it especially became clear in the 3rd quarter of 2022 when Tom told me that I probably had lost at least a quarter of the value of my 401k because I was, like many people, invested so heavily in the markets. So I discovered that the financial markets and the weather have a lot in common. Both cases have inevitable storms, and some of those storms, because we can't time them, can really cause significant damage or destroy your plans for retirement.
All right, what a great analogy. Those storms in life, same thing in the market that happens in our weather.
Yeah.
All right, now finally, let's reveal the last card that we have. And this is no fees. Is this for real? No fees at all?
It's almost one of those things too good to be true. So people in my business, they're compensated one of two ways. They're either charging fees or it's a commission base. So the fee-based model, you know, if your account's going up, you're getting dinged. If your account's going down, you're getting dinged. I think that's garbage. Fees just simply rob your ability to grow your wealth. We are compensated, we're paid commissions by the companies we represent. So the key thing is we're paid by the companies we represent. Our clients don't pay fees. They don't pay one penny, not upfront, not ongoing, no annual, no fees. It's in my opinion, a much better deal for the consumer.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you both so much for joining us. And Tom and Terry are going to be sharing information to help you in all of retirement and your retirement needs all month long on Live in the D. So keep an eye out for more of our conversations. And again, thank you both so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
You bet.
And if you want to get more information about how Jacobs Financial Services can help you, go to their website, jacobsfinancialfs.com, and you can call the number on your screen to reach their Novi office for a free copy of Tom's book and a free review of your current retirement plan. It's 248-250-9003. Again, that's 248-250-9003.